Grand Rising, coming to you at 0400 hours, 9 minutes. It is Thursday, January 20th, 2022. I'm up early because I was talking to my lady and just listening to her. She had to vent about some things that was going on in her life. But I really woke up with still the love of my mind. I appreciate my brother, but I had to come double back because this is no diss to nobody on this earth, and even me. When you start anything, it is for, I have to double back because I have to give you the truth. The reason black men and black women are at war is because we don't love one another. There is no other word. And I want you to really think about this. With everything, the internet, we watched the movie The Matrix. We took the red or blue pill. We took the money. We took the diamonds. We took everything that has no power and we exchanged it for the dirt. I got to double back because the spirit showed me, even talking to my brother, we are wrong. Love is the only seed you can plant and get loyalty, to get to faithfulness, to get to a commitment. Why is that? Let's start from the beginning. When you first born onto this earth, that's not courage. That's a miracle. Because we forget the miracle in the birth. Honor. That word, you can't plant honor and get anything out of it because honor came from somewhere. Courage. There is no courage. You can't plant courage. Go plant it. You see where I'm getting at? Everything has a starting point. And I'm about to double down on a couple of things that was said from me yesterday. And I agree with my brother, but I don't agree with the premise. But that's not what the Spirit telling me. If we look around, it's not that people, because the thing was loyalty over love. Never that something that comes out of the root of anything can be first. Never. That's the double down. Never. I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm not trying to make you think a certain way. But one moment for everyone that has lost a loved one in the most recent part of their lives, can we have a moment of silence? And sorry about that. You know, that's my thing that I do to give respect to my ancestors and everybody else that have entered this earth before and after me. Moment of silence, please. Now, thank you for the moment of silence. And this is not to double back or to talk about people. It's to actually bring us back to who we are. And because until we love someone, nothing's going to happen. So let's start from the beginning. Love is a seed. Love is the greatest seed. It's an element of earth, wind, fire, and water. The fifth element is love. You can't get nothing if you don't start with love. And yes, love is the greatest word you can use. So if that's the greatest love, I mean, if that's the greatest thing you can use out of all of these words, why would I start from a lower? Think about it. We all are great until we choose to not be great. If something happens to you, that don't make you less great. If you do something wrong, that don't make you less great. It's how you respond to it. So I want you to do this real quick. Why do you even think love? Love should never be last. Love matters. Love is first. I'm beating that in your head because we allow someone to say love. We allow somebody to be loyal. We allow somebody that's honorable to do wrong, but we still will put those words first. We took the words that come from love. So the root words, the lesser words that come out of love. Love is a seed. So that's the seed of greatness. A seed. See what I'm saying? Courage is not a seed. Plant courage. What you gonna get out of it? Nothing, because it has to come from somewhere. It come from love. You want faithfulness? Plant faithfulness. What you gonna get out of it? I'm not using the right words. I'm not trying to beat this in your head. I am trying to change your love. I'm trying to change your heart. So let's go to the beginning. The first thing in your life, because you can use every word you want, I'm gonna tell you that's a lie. That's the matrix where we are in. We don't want to use the greatest thing to bring us together. So the example, when I plant love, it gives you everything. It gives you a root. That's why my picture is a root of a man and woman, because that's love from day one. Love start at day one. Put that in your head right now. Love start at day one. I want you, have you ever took the time out to say, I love me? Right now, or when you get a chance in your life today, do it today, not tomorrow, not yesterday, not Friday, not Sunday or Monday. Today, at some point, go look in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you. You're not going to look in the mirror and tell yourself, I am honor you. I am justice over you. I am courageous over you. No, you're going to say, I love me. I guarantee you break down. You use any other word, it's going to sound stupid. It's going to sound silly, because those words don't have no meaning until you love yourself. Until you love yourself, those words have no, loyalty has no meaning. If you don't love yourself, you can't be loyal to yourself until you love yourself. Why you want to eat those foods? Because you love yourself. You don't want to die because you love yourself. I don't want to die because I'm loyal. No, that don't even make sense. The root word of the highest word, the seed, is not the word. So the spell is, I'm going to give you a spell word, loyalty, and tell you it's over another word. That's fake and that's false. I got to double back, and I got to come with my conviction, because I never went on this earth and used any other word. I picked up the basketball because of my passion for the basketball game. I seen the guys playing. It wasn't because they were loyal. I didn't even know what that meant. I seen guys having fun. They were smiling and laughing. When I first seen basketball, right? And love is fierce. It's fierce. I'm coming with an intent. Loyal. I ain't coming with no intent to be loyal to you. I don't know you yet. You're not loyal. You're not loyal to the soil. You love the soil because you planted your seed there. That's why we like, I'm repping the 716, the 202, the 308, the 10, whatever. It's like, no, you're repping because the love that was shown to you, not the loyalty. Ain't no loyalty. You are the first object of life is love. When you are birthed and your mother holds you in her hand, that's not loyal. That's not honor. That's not courage. It's love. Then it's honored to have this child in my hand. Because you love and you put the support. Do support. Go see the word support and see what you get. You ain't gonna get nothing because it's love first. Those things come second. I got to stand in my truth. This is the truth. Loyalty is not the truth word. And I'm sorry. I respect my brothers and my sisters because I have talked to other. He was just the one. No, that's the lie, brothers. Love do matter. If you don't think love matter, good luck with your woman. You know why my woman loved me? You know why that other woman couldn't love me? The woman that I was with before, she could not love me because the love I was giving her, she could not receive because she didn't love herself. Because if she loved herself, she would have gave it back and she wouldn't have been arguing with me over something that we can't control. I was never going to have a baby with a woman. I was not going to go to child support court for nothing. I don't want to. Men, your most important thing in your life is a seed. You a man. So you allow the world to tell me your seed is not important. That's what you're telling me, because love is the seed. And yes, I love you. Do love that person the first day. So what are you doing? It's like you showing then let's talk about that. When I first meet a woman I am attracted or admire, because I watched her a few times, I'm not giving her my loyalty. See how we now, if you telling me you giving your loyalty to a woman the first day, that's a lie. I'm gonna lie you out. I told my brother in a careful way, but now I'm talking to the world. I'm talking to the brothers. I need my brothers. You implant a seed into a woman. You don't implant nothing else into her, a seed. Now, what you do about it is up to you. So now when I approach this woman, what's the first thing you're going to show her? You can't show her loyalty. You admire her, and under the subroot of to get admiration is love is first. I am giving her my love. That's how I'm able to talk. You better stop listening to these brothers. If a brother a red pill, he gonna tell you a woman weight matter. No, it don't. A woman because she got more six pack than you matter. No, it don't. A woman that's strong because she can lift up a high. So you gonna listen to a man that say love don't matter and you working in love. But if you don't know love is first, something's wrong. Something's wrong with him. You know why we don't think love is first? Well, why would we put something that's less than? Hold on. Beef this out in your head. Loyalty is actually less than love. Honor, courage, commitment is less than love. Those are the root words because they can't stand on their own. Woo. Words that you're using cannot stand on. If you put anything before love, it can't stay on its own. That's why it didn't work. You know why I'm working with a woman thousands of miles away? Because I gave her my love. And sometimes, and what we got to do, this is good. Thank you, Spirit, for this one. This is our introduction back into love. I never fell in love with a woman. I gave her my love the first day I met her. When I talked to her, I said she was beautiful. That's a love. What you would call it. That's nothing to do with my attraction. It's a love because it's an energy. It's a vibration that I was given to her. And she, in her own way, the vibration came back with a smile. What she's supposed to have, it was there. What I need in love is there. You know how you get loyalty? This is how weak these other words are. Loyal is the weakest word ever. You know why? And I want that you're going to get this. And if you don't, good luck and success in life. Because everything started at love. Nothing started at loyalty, honor, courage, commitment, faith. Nothing started. All them other, whatever word you want to use, did not start what you're doing now. You started in love with that woman. You started in love with that man. I'm sorry, that child. You did not start with no other word because you didn't have to. Because the highest word we was given was love. I'm going to start with the highest. I'm not going to put myself in a lowly. Loyalty is a low word. You know how you get to loyalty? If you think about it, why are you using other words? Think about it. I love you. You did nothing. For me to be loyal to you, I got to do something for you. Think about that. See, it sounds stupid to you because it's like, well, I won't even want to be around you. So the person that walked up to you and say, hi, how you doing? Here's my love. I'm going to share it with you. And after I share, I'm going to give you my love. Mine is important in this case. Anything outside of love, I don't want it. You stay there because of my love. You didn't stay there because I was loyal to you. You stayed because my love was given to you. Loyalty is the root word of love. Now you stay because you want to be loyal. You want. And they say, so as you talk to a woman, you take her on a date. Where is loyalty? Where is all these other words? Only love is there. Because we own greatness. That's why we think we got all these options in the world of people, but we don't. Because you're using stuff that don't matter. Money. You listening to a person that's talking about money. A dead paper versus love that's alive is an action. Paper money has no action. It literally doesn't. It has no power. Love do. It have all the action and power that you need inside of it. Because it's a seed. And when you plant the seed, the shell come off. And it reveals what it truly is and what you need it to be. But if you plant anything else, there's no shell and it's already revealed and there's nothing to plant because it's already. So when I plant that seed and you see that flower is already here. But it came from a seed. So if something is already here, that means love have already created it. Love created your loyalty. Now, after I gave her my love, now in loyalty, I don't have to do nothing for y'all. I don't need nothing for nobody loyalty. I don't need anything from you to be loyal. That's just me because I understand love. Maybe I'm not giving it to you the right way. Maybe I'm not saying it the right way. But I know damn sure, I know good and well, no other word can topple love. It's just by itself. It works on its own. It don't need them other words, need things. If somebody got to keep bringing you present, that means you need something for that person. If my love cannot make that woman want to be with me, and that's how I always work. And brothers, believe it or not, that's what kept me safe. Now, other brothers can tell you different. But what kept me safe to meet the right woman, because I want to be a father and a husband to a woman that loves herself. If a woman got to put on fake hair and eyelashes, get her body done, listen to everybody else and not want to be her own self, I'm sorry. I can minister to her, but I'm not about to give her my love because she don't know how to receive her own love. Woo. You cannot give somebody your love if they don't know how to receive their own love. Say love. Take all your words and say love. Every word. Let's say loyalty wasn't the one. Because I'm going to stand on that. This is the truth. We are lost in our ways. We've been tricked. We've been fooled. We've been roused, bamboozled. We've been falsified and enslaved to the imitation of life. The only thing that's in life is love. Love is first. Love is a seed. You plant love to get anything else. If you want prosperity, you plant love. Now, you can trick and force people to have prosperity without love, but I don't want it. Because I don't have to steal. I don't have to scam. I don't have to sell. And I don't have to sell drugs just to get. I don't have to do none of that. Everybody that does that, we got to call that out. That's love. That's not love. That's hatred. That's evil. That's bad. That's negative. We got to call that out. But when I plant love, I know I don't need to sell with drugs. I know I don't need revenge on what is not mine. That is not my revenge. I know I don't have to hurt you. I know I can walk in the face of good with love. See, everything else, you can't plant it by yourself. As I say it again, take the word support and plant it in the ground. It's already revealed. Support is already revealed. The love is not. That's why on a daily basis, you be saying, wow, I can't believe I feel this way about you. I never heard that, nothing else. So as I present myself to that woman from the first day, I gave her love. When that child first came out that womb, I gave that child my love. While they were in the womb, they were being in my love. As I talk to my brothers, I am showing my love. And if you don't think highly of the word love, now you have to check your soul and your spirit. Why is it that weaker words or lesser words have more meaning to the most powerful word in the world? Think about that. Lesser words under love. The love is the seed. Nothing else can be the seed. It cannot stand on its own. Nothing can stand on its own but love. It's the most mightiest word. So yes, and the truth is, I'll love you the first day. I love you. You know why I love you? Because I love me first. Me saying I love you literally has nothing to do with you. Disrespect have nothing to do with you. Weakness have nothing to do with the opposite person. Every negative word, so disrespect, weakness, racism, war, poverty have nothing to do with a person. That lets you know if I practice and I live in that life. So YouTube black people, beef sector is the dumbest ish. They live in a life of hatred. There is no love in them until they plant a seed. And the only way to plant a seed is to let them know that they're wrong to their faces. You have to walk up to the drug dealers. You got to tell the prostitute. You got to take if that's your niece or nephew, you got to take them off the street because that's wrong. If you don't, stop praying. Stop doing the thing, the action after love. The action of love will make you go grab them off the street. That's what I did because why are you doing this? Do you not love yourself enough to say, I don't want to hurt no one? And see, and that's what I've been dealing with a lot of women and brothers. That's what you hurt by. But don't tell me money get your paper up. Paper don't make me love no woman. I'm gonna love me regardless how much money I have. I'm gonna love me regardless how many cars I have, how many houses I have. But you only gonna love yourself based on what? Empty things that have no power and no life. They're inanimate objects. They can't even move on their own. I have to pick up that paper. I have to turn the gas. I have to start the ignition for the car to even give it what we call life, for it to run, to move forward, to progress. Love on its own progresses life. That's why a child is born. That's why people get married. You can't get married and when I see a man and woman, they say, if you don't start with love, your marriage is doomed. Your life is doomed. Because you telling me what's inside of you is not the first thing that you give out, you're doomed. I'm sorry. I don't want to work. Now, people, I can say that my brothers, they do start with love and they don't even realize it. Because I love my brother. He start with love. She start with love. And my sisters, they start with love because every time you hear them, well, this is first, but blah, 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 blah. But I was like, what about the beginning? What made you pick up the basketball? What made you want to help people? It was passion. And that's the root word of love. It was love, the seed of the beginning. Love is the beginning. Any other word is the middle or the end of love. That's showing you under love, under it. Look at that. Love is at the top because we know that's all the greatest thing that ever existed. One of the greatest things is love that was presented upon to us. We put it at the top. That's too great. I don't start in a lowly moment. I don't start in the lowly depth of the hills or the place I'm in. I start high. High meaning healthy, balanced, good, prosperity. If I want something to prosper, it has to have love. But you can make money because you're doing it that's why I don't want to join these network marketing, quote unquote, their schemes. Because the guy at the top will always be at the top. That's not love. The love transfer is I should be able to work just as hard and be at the top. But no, that's not how man work. We work in evil. The top man will always be the top, but I don't care how you look at it. We created order where evil prevails. Because if good prevails, we won't have to worry about when your brother gets shot. But what was in love, I'm going to find the truth. That's another sub-root word of the word love is truth. So we don't have truth that love is first. We got a problem, because nothing can enter the world without love. That child was born in love at some moment. Because if free is another sub root of the words of being honest. If you free, you got to let yourself know at some point you love that, regardless of how that child was made. It still was made in love, because when that child come out, the mother and father side loved this child. Now how they turn to the falseness, to the enslavement, or being food that he or she is not the father and don't want to be the father, that's on them. That mean, and I'm sorry, every deadbeat dad don't have love. Every deadbeat mother, every mother and father that give that's toxic and corruptive and abuse their child. If you don't tell your child about love first, then you are corrupting your child. The first thing I'm not going to tell my son is how women hurt me. The first thing I'm going to show my son is how his mother loves me. I'm not going to show him about how she supported me. No, that's not the first thing. That's not the greatest thing. Loyalty is not the first thing. She's not loyal to me. She loves me. That covers it. I don't have to use no other word. When I'm out and about, why are you together? Because we love each other. We got tricked and bamboozled that other words is greater than the word love. So that's the spirit letting you know. And only reason love comes first, because you can't do anything until you love yourself. Look in the mirror right now, today. Don't do it tomorrow. Don't do it sometime today. Between now and midnight, wherever your time zone is, look in the mirror. And I guarantee you, say all them other words. Say I support myself. Say I'm loyal to myself. I guarantee you, your heart won't jump. I guarantee you, your spirit and soul won't move. Look in the mirror. I'm going to look in the mirror, which I always do, and say, Otho Williams Jr., call your name out. Power. We talking about power. Loyalty has no power. And say, I love me. Otho Williams Jr., I love you. Otho Williams Jr., I love me. And I guarantee you, you feel your heart move. But I guarantee you, if you do that with any other word, choose a word, you won't get nothing out of it. So what I say unto one, I say unto all, it's your path, it's your choice. Choose wisely. In this world now, stop letting people trick you into something that you're not. Stop letting people trick us into having things that money. If I had money, so what? What is money in an empty house? When you die, I don't care how much you give to these charities, that's empty, because you're not giving, you never gave yourself to nothing that was important. A life is love. It's more important than anything on this earth. And if you don't think so, you need to examine your spirit and soul and ask something or somebody how to just love.